So people are asking you, hey, is this one of those pyramid schemes? And you're not quite sure what you should say to help overcome that objection so you can close the sale, get that teammate, and start building your downline and residual income. I'm going to tell you how you can help you overcome that objection, how to have it never happen, and even help you overcome other objections that may come up in the future as well. So let's get into it. By the way, my name is Cody Dean. I help network marketers grow their downlines online using automation, funnels, techniques like that. If you love automation, funnels, passive income, make sure you like and subscribe to this video and this channel. First thing is, if you are having people say, hey, it sounds like one of those pyramid schemes, it's probably because you are explaining the network marketing opportunity in the wrong way. So what exactly is a pyramid scheme? Pyramid scheme is when you have to recruit people in order to get your investment back, and there's usually no product involved inside of a pyramid scheme. Or it's also called a Ponzi scheme. One of the biggest Ponzi schemes was Bernie Madoff. And he would say, oh, just put all your money here into my investment thing and you'll get 10, 12, 15% every single month or year or whatever it was. And the way that it was able to continue to grow was those people were like, wow, I'm getting returns, and it looked like on paper, but in reality, they weren't actually making any money. They weren't actually getting any product in return for investing their money. And that money was supposedly going back to those people from the new people that were being added to the investment pot, so to speak. Okay, so that's different than network marketing, where you will get paid for exchanging a service. And so if you're just talking about, hey, if you can just recruit people who are going to recruit people who are going to recruit people, that makes it sound like it's a pyramid scheme. So I would recommend that you refrain from telling people that you're going to recruit people who are going to recruit people who are going to recruit people. Instead, you want to tell people, hey, you are going to get customers who are going to buy your product, and you'll get commissions from them buying your product. That's a much better way that you will be able to phrase how network marketers get paid, and it will hopefully eliminate that whole entire objection of, hey, is this a pyramid scheme? Okay? Second way to help you overcome that objection of, is it a pyramid scheme, is to make sure that you're talking to the right people. So how do you do this? How do you make sure that you're talking to the right people? Well, most network marketers, and when I got started in network marketing, I was told just make a list of 100 people, make a list of everyone that you've ever met, and just start talking to everyone, which in theory sounds like a good idea because these people already know you, so you're already overcoming a barrier. But the problem is these people also know your history, and they also have likely been pitched before by someone trying to recruit them to do something. So instead of just trying to recruit everyone, you want to get really dialed in on a very specific type of person that you can help. Think of it as your very perfect customer that is going to be the best type of person that's going to buy your product, that has the problem that your product can solve. And so if you can get really dialed in on these types of people, you'll be able to really focus on helping them solve their problems rather than trying to be like, hey, you're just going to have to recruit people who are going to recruit people who are going to recruit people. The way that you do this and get really dialed in is by creating a lead magnet. If you're not familiar with what a lead magnet is, it's a piece of information, usually in like one sheet of a digital PDF. It gives a ton of information in a very simplified way to help a certain type of person. For example, you could do 5 steps to getting started with running. And guess who is going to be interested in that information? People that want to get started with running. You use that as a way to attract runners, or if you want to attract ballerinas, you can say, hey, 5 points to get started with ballerinas or ballet, or how to prevent injury when doing ballet, right? 5 ways to prevent injury when doing ballet, or 5 ways to prevent injury while running, 5 ways to prevent injury while doing CrossFit. So each one of those types of lead magnets are going to attract a different type of person. One's going to be a runner, one's going to be a ballerina, one's going to be a CrossFitter, just as an example. If you want to learn how to create a lead magnet, come join my lead magnet lab. I'll put the information down below in the first comment. And everyone that's part of my Downline Daily, which is my daily coaching platform, you will be added into the lead magnet lab for free. So all that information will be down below. So the key here is you have this digital lead magnet that's out there working for you 24/7, 365, and it's attracting the right type of people to you, people that are actually going to be interested in your product and your service, instead of attracting people that are going to be like, oh, it sounds like one of those pyramid schemes. Okay? So which leads me to my third point is you need to start with the product. Start leading with the product. Don't lead with the business. There's a lot of controversy inside the network marketing industry of like, oh, do I lead with the product or do I lead with the business? And I fully 100% believe now that you need to start with the product. The reason being is you can start using the product usually and start getting results immediately. Whereas with the business, it may take you a few weeks or a few months to get your first recruit, and that can take some time to start seeing results. Whereas you can build your own story, build your own testimonial of the products immediately that is going to be your biggest selling point to people, and then get them to use the products. And then once they start using the products and you have about 10, 15, 20 people that are using your products, then you can start upselling people and say, hey, I have a system in place to help you get customers that will come to you again on repeat, build your passive income, however you want to pitch on the recruiting side of things. But again, when you're recruiting, just make sure that you're talking to people about selling products or the service that you provide, rather than saying, I'm going to teach you how to recruit people who are going to recruit people who are going to recruit people. That sounds like a pyramid scheme. It's not exciting. Last point here is you still may actually get the objection of, hey, this is one of those pyramid schemes. Here's what you want to say to that, even after someone maybe have downloaded your lead magnet, they're requesting to join your team, and they're like, hey, is this one of those pyramid schemes? And instead of answering the question, you can say, oh, it sounds like this is important for you as far as to understand what pyramid schemes are. Can you tell me like what you mean by a pyramid scheme? And like just approach the question with curiosity, something along that lines of, hey, oh, a pyramid scheme? Can you tell me a little bit more, like what, when you say pyramid scheme, what do you mean? And then get them to tell you. They're like, oh, it's like one of those things where you recruit people who recruit people, right? And they'll probably tell you something along the lines of like, it's the one where people make money at the top and it's unsustainable, right? And they'll give you some kind of objection. They'll probably spill over their words. And this is where you can come in and reframe their idea of what a pyramid scheme is and what network marketing is, where you can say, hey, network marketing, it's marketing products and services. And what we do is we get commissions when we sell a product. We don't get commissions from recruiting people. That is when you get a pyramid scheme, is when you're only getting paid commissions by recruiting people who recruit people, recruit people. Here, we're building a business where you get customers that will come to you again on repeat, and you're building up this distribution of customers that you get credit and commissions for. You only get paid if product gets moved. Hopefully this has been helpful. Again, if you want to learn how to sell people in an automated way, start attracting leads to you every single day without any rejection, come join the Lead Magnet Lab down below. We start really soon. I'll see you on the inside.